that's where the magic lies. You see, a mismanaged gem is a business that hasn't yet topped out its potential. It may have only one revenue stream, when, with a little foresight and reorganization, it could have multiple.
I bid you a warm welcome to today's English lesson, hosted by Enzo's Butler, Exceptional English Club. Our focus today shall be on the intriguing subject of the mismanaged gem. Within this lesson, you shall be treated to a delightful essay, brimming with an extensive range of vocabulary, such as revenue, foresight, vendor, and hearsay. Furthermore, you shall have the pleasure of encountering a selection of phrasal verbs, including put out, buy into, buying into, and mess up. To add a touch of charm, we shall explore idioms and sayings, such as fob off, kick the bucket, and put out feelers. As our journey commences, we shall immerse ourselves in the captivating dialogue, which shall transport us to a world of mismanagement and hidden treasures. Once the dialogue has captivated your imagination, we shall test your comprehension through a series of thought-provoking questions. I am confident in your ability to grasp the essence of this intriguing tale. After our comprehension exercise, we shall engage in a series of exercises designed to expand your vocabulary, solidify your understanding of phrasal verbs, and integrate idioms into your repertoire. These exercises shall serve as the final touch, polishing your linguistic skills and leaving you feeling accomplished and enriched. I implore you, my dear guests, to embrace this opportunity to enhance your English proficiency. Together, let us embark on a journey of linguistic exploration, where words shall be our companions and knowledge our treasure.
It's late afternoon, and Enzo sits in his grand living room, nursing a glass of vintage wine, staring contemplatively into the distance. Enzo's butler, a dignified man with years of wisdom, enters, holding a tablet.
Butler, I've been hearing whispers about this mismanaged gem idea. What is it exactly?
Sir, I was just listening to the My First Million podcast where Syed Balkhi discussed it. Imagine, if you will, a business that hasn't fully realized its potential. Maybe the owner is giving their clients the runaround, or perhaps they've shot themselves in the foot with some poor decisions.
So it's a business that's messed up its opportunities?
Precisely. But that's where the magic lies. You see, a mismanaged gem is a business that hasn't yet topped out its potential. It may have only one revenue stream, when, with a little foresight and reorganization, it could have multiple.
Like they've mixed up their priorities?
Exactly, sir. Some businesses may be so focused on one aspect, say product, that they get ahead of themselves, neglecting other lucrative avenues.
It sounds like a lot of work to correct their course. I mean, won't I have to burn down their existing systems and start from scratch?
Not necessarily. The essence is not to tear up everything but to identify the areas of potential. Say, a business focuses solely on word-of-mouth marketing. One could simply buy into Facebook ads or other digital platforms to exponentially increase their reach.
So, it's not about starting anew but adding more layers, essentially.
Precisely. Take our gardens, for example. When the plants were not blooming, we didn't cut them back immediately or get away from them. Instead, we put out feelers, observed, and then made the necessary tweaks.
I remember the plants were swanning about beautifully last summer after those changes. But here's a question. If these businesses are such treasures, why would anyone moggy off and give them up?
Good question, sir. Some founders feel they've hit a dead end. They feel like they're trying to make waves in a saturated market, and when challenges arise, they'd rather fob off with the business than knuckle under the pressure.
I see. And then I guess, someone like Balkhi steps in and sees it as an opportunity rather than a failure?
Exactly. Some might say he's found the perfect way to hive off the profitable aspects of a business. He's not looking to tear down, he's looking to build upon. The key is not to mess up the existing structures, but to enhance them. Some businesses even give him the runaround, but with his strategy, he's managed to get ahead of them and make them profitable.
Interesting. But aren't there risks involved? I mean, how do I ensure that I don't end up buying a business that's about to kick the bucket?
A valid concern, sir. It's essential to not get mixed up in the excitement and to conduct thorough research. One should not buy into a business purely on hearsay. Balkhi speaks of having contracts with various partners and vendors, which allows him to unlock extra revenue streams. That's one way to ensure you're not setting yourself up for failure.
I'm intrigued. Perhaps I could put out feelers and see if there are any such gems around that we could invest in.
An excellent idea, sir. And if you ever feel overwhelmed, remember Balkhi's strategy. Don't get bogged down with the details all month. Set specific times to stress, and then, for the rest, swan about, maybe even sing up your joys at your newfound gems.
You always have a way of making things sound so simple, Butler.
It's all about perspective, sir. In life, we often mix up our priorities, but if we take a step back, assess, and then act, we're less likely to mess up.
Wise words, Butler. Let's see if we can uncover some of these mismanaged gems and turn them into the crown jewels of our portfolio.
As you wish, sir. I have no doubt that with your vision and determination, you'll turn any mismanaged gem into a thriving success.
Comprehension questions. Question number 1. What is the ultimate goal for Enzo and his portfolio? Question number 2. How can a business correct its course without starting from scratch? Question number 3. How does Balkhi view mismanaged gems? Question number 4. How does Enzo's butler suggest avoiding mistakes and mess-ups in life? Vocabulary multi-choice. With a clear what of our goals, we built a marketing strategy that propelled our business to new heights. A. Profitable. B. Vision. C. Exponentially. D. Understanding. E. Awareness. With unwavering what? The entrepreneur overcame numerous obstacles and built a successful startup from scratch. A. Conduct. B. Faith. C. Determination. D. Unlock. E. Dedication. Our what? Collection is not only a luxurious investment but also a unique marketing tool for upscale events. A. Boutique wine. B. Vintage wine. C. Strategy. D. Vision. E. Vintage jewelry. When it comes to making important investment decisions, it is vital not to rely solely on what, but to conduct thorough market research. A. Hearsay. B. Statistics. C. Intuition. D. Determination. E. Lucrative. Phrasal verbs multi-choice. Instead of starting anew, they what? Their existing customer base for growth. A. Looked into. B. Looked to. C. Turned to. D. End up. E. Leading to. Enzo plans to what? A new marketing department to revive the mismanaged gem. A. Hive off. B. Set together. C. Leading to. D. Set up. E. Open up. During the team meeting, Enzo, what? With a stern expression, eager to address the mismanaged gem's challenges. A. Sat in. B. Buying into. C. Strode in. D. Sat forward. E. Burning down. They plan to what? The underperforming division to achieve higher profitability. A. Lay off. B. Hive out. C. Spoke of. D. Hive off. E. Sing up. Idioms and phrases. Definition: to become overwhelmed or stuck in a difficult situation. A. Put out feelers. B. Fob off. C. Top out. D. Bogged down. Definition: to deceive or avoid dealing with someone or something. A. Bogged down. B. Fob off. C. Set oneself up for failure. D. Shot oneself in the foot. Definition: to become too confident or ambitious too soon. A. Get ahead of oneself. B. Fob off. C. Bogged down. D. Give someone the runaround. Definition: to avoid giving someone a direct answer or action. A. Give someone the runaround. B. Swan about. C. Fob off. D. Get ahead of oneself. Definition: the act of dying or passing away. A. Tear up everything. B. Swan about. C. Kick the bucket. D. Bogged down.
I express my utmost gratitude for your attentive ear. If you enjoyed this lesson, kindly subscribe and share it with your friends. Should you seek further enlightenment in the intricacies of the English language, I do cordially invite you to pay a visit to Enzo's Butler.club and join our growing community of English enthusiasts. I am Enzo's Butler, always at your service.